Good afternoon, я вас вітаю, shalom and welcome. Welcome to today's video, and today we're going to talk a little bit about relationships. Why people need other people. Recently I made a video about things we should stop doing, and some of those things were related to our interaction with other people in personal and professional relationships. And I got some DM questions. And in general, I want to talk today about why people need people. The reality is that we all need people, even if some of us need people less than others. But anyway, we do need people to some degree to meet different needs that we have emotionally, spiritually, romantically, functionally also. So let's talk about it. And first of all, let's talk about emotional things. Yes, it's like connection and belonging. We don't want to be lonely. We want to feel that we are loved, we have friends, we are part of something, that we are like together with someone, we're not lonely. This is a very heartwarming feeling that also important to self-esteem and important to feel good overall. Also emotional support that we give to each other. People give us comfort, encouragement, people give us hope, people give us feelings that we will get some support from them if needed. Also, we are given some support from time to time, and it gives us a feeling of fulfillment. When we are supporting others, when we did something good for people we love, we feel really, really good emotionally. So helping others is not only a good and noble thing to do, but it also like gives something good to our heart and to our self-esteem and to how we feel about ourselves. Another important thing is sharing knowledge and skills. That is why sometimes it can be really boring being friends with someone who is not knowledgeable about anything and who has a very basic like routine interests, like I don't know, feeding cats and dogs, going to work, going home, and they don't have any hobbies, they don't have investments, they don't have any like plans, business plans, or something related to personal, financial, spiritual growth. It can be challenging to spend a lot of time with people like that because we are not feeling that we are like learning something. Because when I have relationships with people, it's one of many aspects that are involved in it is sharing information. We are telling things, we are getting information. When we learn something good or we did something that worked for us, do you know this feeling that I want to share it with my friends, with my family, with people I love and care? This is very important emotionally, and also it's good functionally because you can share with them. For example, if you got a free coupon code to buy something that everyone uses. For example, I recently got a free shampoo coupon code. I was glad to share this code with other people, and it like was uplifting my mood to share with them, and they were grateful that I gave them the coupon and they bought their shampoos. It's the easiest example, but of course we're talking about more complex things, like for example doing renovation of your house, buying a house, having some healing recipes. Look how many master classes we need now about health and about caring for babies and about cooking. All those things in the past were very different. There was like social circles where those things were shared, and even like from going from generation to generation, like family recipes, advice from mother and grandmother, and if you're like a grandmother, of how to take care about the baby. all this information was shared by mothers, sisters, friends, very broadly, and it like now we have less connections and we are talking less about those things. That's why we need more master classes related to those things. Of course, when we're not talking about, for example, learning about another cuisine. If, for example, your family lives in, I don't know, in United States for many generations, or your family lives in Poland or in Argentina, and you want to learn about Japanese cuisine, of course you need to go to master class. But I mean that even about your local cuisine, you can pay attention that now there are a lot of master classes, and they're not for tourists and they're not for newcomers. They're for people that were born and live in same area. So why they don't know it? Because some recipes are lost, because we have less sharing and less communication within family or with friends about those more functional things that are indeed important. And also, I don't know, I like to learn new things from my friends, get advice about new products they try or new recipes they do, or learn from their mistakes also. Learning from mistakes from each other really is helpful for both for those who teach, who say what happened to them because they analyze the situation again, and for the people that are listening to them because maybe, not always, but maybe they will avoid some of mistakes because they learned from mistakes of their friends or family members. It's not what always happening, but sometimes it does works. Another thing is accountability and motivation. You know, when we don't have interaction with outer world, sometimes we're lacking some motivation and accountability. Sometimes we can see it, it's a sad example, it's not always correct, but we can see it sometimes, if not say often, is that people that are very lonely and they have minimum contact with other world, that their house can be very disorganized, then they can be wearing clothing that is not only old but not always clean. It's not, sometimes it's by the way, a symptom of depression if you see such changes in yourself or in your family member or friend, that now you see that their house is like really disorganized, unless they had a baby recently. But I mean in regular life, yeah, no major change of baby coming, but you come to a friend and the house is disorganized, and your friends that once were like wearing nice clothing and having some makeup or nails done, now they don't have nails done, don't have makeup, the clothing is in a bad shape, the house is disorganized. It can be one of the signs of depression, and it's not a diagnosis, of course, but pay attention to this. It can be important and can save lives also. But what I mean about not a depression state, but I mean that when we know that people will come, and when we know that we will meet people, we want to be more organized, we want to be clean, we want to wear nice clothing, we want to keep our house more organized, and in general it's good for our mental state to have a house that is organized. For example, when I'm working, I'm cleaning all the desk because I have this tendency to put too much stuff on my desk. I'm removing everything. It really gives me more focus and peace of mind, and it's important. And another thing that is also related about accountability is when I say something to someone. It's one of the tricks that are recommended when we are trying to have new habits or have a positive change in our life. One of things that everyone recommends, it's a very pretty famous, let's say, it's a famous and known trick. What to do is say to other people that you are doing and give them dates. It will keep you accountable. You will psychologically feel that you are accountable of doing something. So if you're saying that you're going to paint your house by the end of summer, and if you just sit in your couch and you discuss it with yourself, and you give yourself this, I will do it till end of August, and when you say it, for example, you have a barbecue with your neighbors or friends or family, and you say, my plan is to paint this house by the end of August, you will feel much more accountable. It will be very much more on top of your priorities, and you will not forget doing it because you already said it publicly, and it keeps you more accountable. So it also serves your interests, and it's pretty functional actually. And also sharing viewpoints. It's not like sharing information and experiences, like getting a free coupon code or telling about problems you had when you were renovating your, I don't know, bathroom or kitchen. And think about different viewpoints. It helps us make better decisions, avoid being trapped in our very like belief system and biases, and it really like makes our worldview more wider. We see things from different perspectives, and what is really disturbing, let's say, that we can see that in recent years, in some societies, at least in American society, I see it a lot, there is a lot of tension when there are some differences in viewpoints about anything: climate change, medicine, politics. Every topic becomes a topic that I want to hear you repeat what I said. I want you to have same views as I have. I want 100% agreement on everything. I even saw a funny and sad actually comment recently, when someone said I was donating to this and this organization, and then I saw that the leader doesn't agree with me on some very minor point, like it's even not a key point, it's something very small. So he was donating to organization for years because their key points and their mission aligns with his values and views, and this person decided that he will no longer donate because of, I don't remember what it was something small, disagreement. So it's important to be friends. Yes, we want to be friends with like-minded people, but it's important to leave some space for difference in views, for diversity of views, if you wish. And yes, we do need people. And let's think about some questions we can ask ourselves. We can ask, what are the reasons I need people in my life? What are main reasons for me? Why people are important for me? Most important. Of course, all those reasons I mentioned are important for each and every one of us. But what are the main things for you? What needs do they have? What needs do they meet? Like, what is important that people will do for you in your life? For example, for me, it's very important to share information and to learn from people. I really adore and appreciate my friends from different countries, that I learn so much about their culture and about their cuisine, and about their traditions and about problems in their countries and about good things in their countries. This insider information I'm getting from them, I will not read it in an article or in Wikipedia or something, and it's amazing and it's priceless. It's something I'm really grateful for, and it's important for me. I really enjoy learning new things about cultures and about life experiences my friends has, and it's very cool, and I think it's very important to share this information with each other, to learn from each other. It doesn't matter if it's like cultural, historical, or very functional things about, I don't know, bathroom renovations. You can also think about what needs do you meet for other people? Where is this healthy energy exchange happening? What are you giving to other people? It's a good point to think about what I'm bringing to the table. Because having healthy energy exchange with other people is very important for healthy, long-lasting relationships. Personal, romantic, professional, friendship, you name it, for all types of relationships, okay? And also, one more question to ask yourself is who are most important people in your life, and are you showing it to them? Are you telling them that you love them? Are you calling them? Are you giving them small gestures of attentions, like a small gift? Maybe sending a box of chocolates to your friend that is going through hard times, or just writing from time to time something nice in their Instagram or Facebook account. Or maybe it's time to schedule a reunion with one of your friends or family members. So it's also a good point to recall, because sometimes we spend so much time with people that just live nearby, for example, and we are just going to restaurants together, we're meeting every other Friday or every Friday, we're going here and there. And we are actually missing that maybe some friends that we love and cherish, or family members, live hours drive or hours flight from us, and we need to spend more time with them. Even if we cannot meet, we can send an email, we can schedule a Zoom call, we can just schedule a regular call with WhatsApp or wherever you use. And it's also very important because sometimes everyday life drags our attention, and we spend less time with people we really love and cherish that we really should spend. So that's pretty all for today. I hope you enjoy this video and find it informative. Please leave me your thoughts in comments, and subscribe to Alina Instagram account if you're not subscribed yet. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.